Hello my lovely Taurus, welcome to Taurus Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today is going to be a general tarot love reading for my Taurus and Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. As this is a general reading, just bear in mind it's not a personal or a private reading, so please do take what does resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. If it's not your reading at all today, don't worry about it. Hopefully you can check out one of your other major placements in your chart and that will resonate for you, or there'll be another Taurus reading in the future that does resonate for you. So with that being said, it's a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it. And whenever I'm saying this is how you feel, this is what you're going to do, and if it's resonating, anything I'm saying the other way around with the roles reversed, please go ahead and reverse those roles. So I'm going to start by getting you a couple of oracle cards to see what the context is, and then we'll go into a detailed spread, asking lots of questions about you and the person who's coming through in this reading today, Taurus. So I'm hoping to pick up on the person that you're here to find out about, but bear in mind that there might be another energy that wants to come through more prominently. So just have a listen, and obviously if it does resonate, then take what you can from the reading. Okay, let's get into it. So for Taurus, please, can you give me a message to start off with about the context for their love reading today? What's going on? Oh, soulmates, first card out. Deep love, unity, connection. Breaking point. Limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Oh, interesting. When that came out, resistance is at the bottom of the deck. Secret admirer, suppressing timid. I was about to ask, what can't someone take anymore, Taurus? Because is it something to do with the strength of the connection they feel with someone else with that soulmates card? And yeah, there could be someone who's been resisting a connection and they can't resist it any longer. Let's see. Oh, pride in reverse, arrogance, ego, and stubborn, but it's in reverse, and beginnings is at the bottom of the deck. Try again, new direction, start over. So there might be a sense here that someone was stubbornly kind of resisting a connection that they knew was important, but now they might be giving in to it. They might be, dropping some ego, dropping some pride, to maybe come forward to the other person and admit that they do want to try again. They want a new start in a connection here. Let's see, anything else please from this deck? We've got thinking, which is missing you, craving, desiring. At the bottom of the deck, when that came out, was elusive and silence. So this elusive is dishonesty, deception, trickery. Silence is frozen, no words. So there's something to do with the fact that you haven't been talking to someone, Taurus. It's kind of been driving them a little bit mad because they don't know what is going on with you during the silence. So they might be been imagining that there was something shady going on, or this. Let's see, anything else? Why thinking? This might be someone who pushed you away. We have escaping, avoiding, blocking here. And at the bottom of the deck, guess what's back? It's resistance. So that's the suppressing energy. So someone really tried to resist, push someone away, maybe even try and push thoughts of you away. Obviously, if this is the other way around, just reverse the roles. This is someone who tried to ignore this, maybe distract themselves, do other things to kind of push and block their desire for someone here. I did get a new oracle deck a couple of days ago. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit messy. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. It's a little bit cynical, I want to say. So I'm gonna see. Let's just get one card for you, Taurus, and see if it could add anything meaningful to this. But if all the cards sound super dramatic and a little bit messy, so just bear with. So can you card for Taurus, please? Is there anything you can add to the context here? Why was someone resisting the connection? There was definitely a suspicious element into what this connection was and why they felt drawn to the other person. So the cards that came out, it's like detective, snooping, digging for dirt, receipts, but it kind of came out sideways reverse and it says evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. It's like someone was, and at the bottom of the deck is paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. And the other card that came out, I told you it's messy, is love bombing, overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain. It's like someone did not trust this. They were extremely like suspicious and thinking they would find a reason why the other person was being so attentive towards them or affectionate towards them, as if there was something the other person was hiding. So, and I did get that, to be fair, to that oracle deck, I did get that with the elusiveness of like, I'm sure there's something this person is hiding from me, etc. So let's get into the spread. Let's start with this deck. So can I get the top 8 cards for Taurus, please? I actually had to take a couple of the cards out and put it back in the box. You're not missing anything, trust me, but they were just super offensive and just kind of ugly in the sentiments, and I don't want that for my channel. I'm getting into the whole oracle card though. It is interesting how they line up some with the tarot, but that doesn't mean we're going into low frequency readings. So, can I get the top 8 cards for my lovely Tauruses, please? Alrighty. Oh, no. Okay. How are you feeling about this person coming through, Taurus? Is the Strength card in reverse? Interesting. This Leo's Major Arcana. How is this person feeling about you currently? We have the World in reverse. How are they viewing you at this time, Taurus? The Ten of Swords. That's interesting because the Ten of Swords would talk about the dead end, like something has come to a brutal normally with the Ten of Swords ending. But the World is in reverse of how they're feeling. The World is like chapters, and could talk about closure or closing out one chapter, moving on to the next. But the fact that that's in reverse, it's like this person is viewing you as it's over, but they're feeling like it's not over, essentially, from the first couple of cards. What is this person's current situation, Taurus? Judgment in reverse. Eesh. Yeah, okay. What does this person want to happen in the connection between you and them, Taurus, moving forward? The High Priestess, interesting. What is the block with the challenge to this connection moving forward? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. What action is this person most likely going to be taking towards you next, Taurus? Temperance. That's Sagittarius Major Arcana. And what is most likely going to be happening between you and this person going forward next? Taurus, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. Okay. Bottom of this first deck is the Three of Swords. Ouch. There's definitely someone who wanted everything that they had, everything that they could have to themselves. Kind of being, how did I just get? Like, it's miserly, but it's not, it's like the right word. It's like you can't share, like lack of generosity, like stingy, or just like someone, like I just got like a child who has a piggy bank and is so obsessed with saving all their pennies that if they had a friend who's like, oh, will you lend me 2p or whatever, 2 cents for the US equivalent, and I'll get something that we'll both enjoy together, then they're like, oh no, I couldn't possibly, every single penny has to go into my piggy bank. And as a result, someone missed out on the exciting, passionate new beginning, something that could have represented their wish fulfillment. Now there's a lot of regret. Wow. But they also can't find the way to restart something. It's like the start of something was plucked before it had even had a chance to actually bear like fruit or bear a flower, or, to go somewhere. There's It's definitely a sense of a missed opportunity, but almost like you're not, maybe from what I can see on the spread, it's like you're not considering this as a missed opportunity anymore, Taurus, but this person is now hitting them that they don't want it to be a missed opportunity, but very gutted, very sad, and really hurting. It's cutting through them currently that they didn't try to make something happen with you here. There is a lot of there's a release of heaviness about the past here, I am seeing. So if they've let something go from something that happened with them in the past, or maybe you have let this go already in terms of you're not letting it weigh you down or bother you day to day anymore. Okay, I'm just going to get a second layer for this spread and then we'll go through it together. So I'm going to get the top 8 cards one more time, please. And definitely so far I'm kind of getting, Taurus, that you feel like this person didn't have the wherewithal, the cojones, what was required of like the courage to take a chance on maybe this connection between the two of you. Maybe you feel like they how can I put it? It's like someone who does not lead with their heart. That might be how you feel about them. Let's see. I'm going to get the top 8 cards again for Taurus, please. Please clarify the spread. My lovely Taurus. All right. How you're feeling about this person currently, Taurus, is... So we've got the Strength card in reverse, and it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So it's a very hesitant energy, and, you know, far too hesitant, in fact. You feel like they're far too, like... they need to find out every single detail before moving forward or doing anything. Like, where is just the passion? Where's the drive? Where's the just take a risk and know that you'll be strong enough to deal with whatever happens? Obviously, just take it responsibly. But how this person is feeling about you, interesting. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse, clarifying the World in reverse. How this person is... I mean, it might be reversed. It might be you feel like you were too hesitant. We'll see. How is this person viewing you, Taurus? The 8 of Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Swords. So, short version, they view you as not trying to put any more work or effort into this. What is this person's current situation? Damn. King of Pentacles in reverse with the Judgment card in reverse. Okay. We'll get into some clarification when I go through the spread. So what does this person want to happen in the connection between you and them, Taurus? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. What is the block or the challenge to this connection moving forward? The Death card in reverse. Scorpio's Major Arcana. The action this person is most likely going to take towards you next. We have the Star card in the upright, which is Aquarius. Star card and Temperance is their action. Both Major Arcana in the upright. Both talking about healing, but we'll see. What's going to be happening between you and this person going forward, Taurus? One of my least favourite cards. The 5 of Swords paired with the Knight of Swords. Okay, we'll get into that. The bottom of this deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Did someone go back to somebody else? What is this? So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse is an awful energy. It's a combination of a lack of self-respect. It's a lack of self-confidence. But it's not always what you think in terms of who you might view as someone who lacks self-confidence, because often it's the people who really have to try and convince you that they are the SHIT, that those are the ones that are the most lacking in self-confidence, because why do you need to prove it constantly? But it's also, it can be someone who's jealous with the Queen of Wands in reverse, for sure. It's someone who's wants what other people have because it also validates them. And underneath that, we have the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So that's why I'm kind of, yeah. And then further underneath that, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which can be you, Taurus, so it's earth energy, and the Two of Pentacles, and then the Emperor. So this kind of makes me feel like there may have been a choice for this person between you and somebody else. I feel like they may have, what's the word, sabotage themselves effectively, because this Emperor is considering what they want for their future, but they feel like they wouldn't be able to make a family commitment work, or be the stable, reliable provider for a family, which also would be what a Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your zodiac sign, that's what a Queen of Pentacles is looking for. They're looking for someone, sorry, I've got fringe right in my eye. They're looking for someone who will be there for the long term, and there's someone that they can respect their partner in many ways, and one of them would be for their stability and the structure that they provide to a family setting. But this is like, this person may have been like weighing up between you and someone else. And this Queen of Wands doesn't have to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's just representative, unless it's a fire sign reading, it's often representative of the other woman. And Queen of Wands in reverse is very specifically what I described in terms of someone who kind of goes over the top to succeed, but it's more, this would be like someone who wants somebody to choose them as their partner. It's not necessarily because they really love that person, but it's more like it validates them effectively. And it also, if they can, even better, if they can get them to choose them over somebody else, then haha, how well done you really won there. And there's like a passionate Ace of Wands there happening, and a return, Eight of Cups in reverse, someone that they potentially walked away from. But this is okay, right, let's get into the spread, shall we? Put that over there. Feel like someone really shortchanged themselves as well. I will just say one more thing before we go into the spread, because at the bottom of the first deck we had the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So the fact that we have an Ace of Wands in the upright with this Queen of Wands that I was talking about, but there is a heartbreak. It's actually very painful, the new beginning that they didn't take, because someone was thinking small here. Yeah, okay. It's like someone went for low-hanging fruit, to be completely honest, but let's get into the spread. But I was seeing from the Oracle cards that someone can't keep pretending that they can resist this. All right. How are you feeling about this person, Taurus? We have the Strength card in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles, as I said. So there's Leo energy here, but it's not Leo in its greatest vibration. This would be, you may feel like this person is all fur coat, no knickers. It's like they like the attention, but they can't follow up. They lack real, like this would be like something, you might feel like this person acts like with a lot of bravado, or acts like they, super strong or super courageous, but when it comes down to it, they actually lack courage of character, courage to follow through on what they want. Also, this person talks a lot but doesn't follow it up, is what I'm getting from this Strength card in reverse. With that Knight of Pentacles, you may feel like you were waiting for them for a considerable amount of time to actually turn up and give you an offer of some sort, or to take this to the next, maybe make this more serious. So, or you may just feel like they talk a lot about what they want. Like this could be someone you feel says that they want the long term, they want the happy family, they want to have a wife or a husband, or like a home with someone, but when it comes down to it, they just sit on the starting line and don't actually make any progress towards that goal. Anything else you can tell me about how Taurus is feeling about this person? How about emotionally? How is Taurus feeling about this person? Oof. So the Nine of Wands came out, which is guarded, and it's also like they're still on your periphery with this card. It's like they have not completely exited your thoughts or your world. It's not like if someone said their name, you'd be like, oh, I completely forgot about them. No, they're still on the edge of your mind, if you like, but at the same time, there's a big wall up between you and them now, where you're in a very defensive stance. And it's not surprising, because when that came out, the deck split to show the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. So, yeah. You feel like this person turned your offer, your interest, turned you down, and it really hurt. You feel like they stuck their nose up at it, basically. And maybe for some of you, they even acted like they were too good for it. Tell me more, please. How is Taurus feeling? Oh, you were prepared to put a lot of effort into this. Good grief. The Empress and the Eight of Pentacles just came out, and the World is at the bottom of the deck. So funnily enough, I mean, the Empress can be Taurus energy. It's Taurus and Libra, or like Venus, Venusian energy. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you see how the Empress is nurturing this seedling to give it life. The Empress is also representative of a mother as well. So this may be someone that you felt like you wanted to have a family with, or you would be interested in doing that. You were completely up for the challenge of putting a lot of extra work in. So obviously becoming a father is a lot of responsibility and hard work, and as well, certainly not saying otherwise, but for a woman to create life, it is, and to become a mother is no small feat, obviously, and it is a lot of hard work on the woman's body. It's on their mind, on their energy, on their whole life. But this is like, you felt like you were, for you, I would do that. And with the World at the bottom of the deck, it's like ready to step into that next chapter and change and mature and grow and put like all the extra effort in that would be required. Is there anything else about how Taurus is feeling about this person now? The Moon. So you feel suspicious as well of them now, because you feel like they may have been hiding things from you the whole time. The deck split when that came out to show the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You may feel like they went very cold on you, or they put up some sort of like armor so that you couldn't connect with them emotionally, or you couldn't reach their heart anymore. You may feel like there was someone else pulling the strings, as this Queen of Wands energy I've already described. Why the Moon? Yeah, but also the Moon talks about fears. It can be like fears coming up from the subconscious that we're not aware of, that are influencing our decisions. And the Strength in reverse, again, that's like lacking the courage. So you feel like this person gave in to fear. Maybe they feared walking away from somebody else. Maybe it was the easier option to go back to that person. Anything else? Oh, wow. I just saw that, yeah. So the Ten of Cups tried to jump out but didn't. And then as that was happening, I saw the Death card and the Five of Cups. So, wow. You felt like this could be your person, Taurus. Like this could be the person you would have happily ever after with. And it would be it'd be the last person you were ever with, effectively, because this is it. But you also feel like now that is completely changed. The idea of it has gone from heaven to hell, effectively. Anything else? Oh, Emperor in reverse. There you go. There you go. I mean, yeah, this person, you feel like this person let you down massively. And I was actually talking at the bottom of that second deck about the Queen of Pentacles would need an Emperor who was you know, who felt like they could actually be a provider and offer that structure and for the long term and for the family. That's what a Queen of Pentacles would be looking for in a partner. And you feel like this person really massively let you down. Whereas you were up for putting Empress, Eight of Pentacles in, they were an Emperor in reverse. They weren't ready to meet you at that. It's not just effort, but also like strength of character to level up. Maybe they were a fake emperor. Basically, they were trying to pretend that they were, you know, at that place in their life when they weren't. And at the bottom of the deck, when that came out, was the Three of Cups. So yeah, you basically think this person's an F-wit. That's what I wanted to say, but I'm trying not to swear with YouTube. So how is this person feeling about you right now, Taurus? We have the World in reverse, but we have the Five of Cups in reverse, which I want to delve into. So the World in reverse suggests they feel like, I mean, it could be talking about the fact that they weren't ready to go into the next chapter of their life. It wasn't the time. They like... I mean, I kind of want to tie this actually together with what is their current situation, which is coming up, because that has Judgment in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, that is not someone... They do not have their shiz together with this combination. The Judgment card in the journey of the Major Arcana comes before the World. So basically, before you complete that journey, before you start your next chapter, which involves starting the journey all over again, but in your new realm, if you like, you have to pass Judgment before you reach the World card, which allows you to complete that chapter. I hope you know what I mean. So basically, their situation is that they massively failed Judgment. They did not pass. You do not pass go. You do not collect £200. And that is linked to the fact that this person... I only want to say that they do not have their life together, their finances together. They could be in a very unpredictable, questionable place at the moment when it comes to their stability with that King of Pentacles in reverse. But this is also, it could be talking about the fact that they are really skewed in terms of how much they, why they're making their money is kind of what I want to say. Like, they might have a disproportionate idea of the value of money versus why are you earning money? Are you earning money to live, or you're living to earn money? Like, that's what I want to say, but that we'll get to that in a sec. So, but effectively how they feel, I feel like this is saying with the World in reverse, they feel like they were not ready to step up and move on and evolve. When it comes to you, the World in reverse does also talk about the fact that they feel like this is not necessarily complete between the two of you. Like, there could be some unfinished business. Five of Cups in reverse, though, is like they might feel like they've cried enough, or, you know, metaphorically, if they don't actually cry, but they've grieved this enough, but at the same time it's still not done, which is a weird combination, because it's like they're not sad about this anymore, but they also can't let it go. Yeah. Tell me more about how this person is feeling about Taurus, please. Seriously, Ten of Swords in reverse. And it landed on top of the Ten of Swords for how they're viewing you. So the funny thing is, they view it as you're done with them, but they're not done with you. If it's over for you, it's not over for them. Tell me more, please, how this person is feeling about Taurus. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Okay. Interesting. So the Page of Pentacles came out in reverse, firstly, which is just like not reaching out. It's not sending someone a message. It's not communicating. But then what came out was the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, and the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Sorry. Does this person think that either they feel like, I'm not going to cry about this because I know that this isn't done between Taurus and I, and although we're not talking right now, one of us will be back and connect with, and there will be the opportunity for what was being offered before again. So basically, this will come around again. Do you see what I mean? Like, I turned Taurus down in that moment because I wasn't ready, but I also feel like it's not over between us, and I'm not going to cry because there will be that opportunity again. I like your confidence, person, but let's see, anything else, please? Why do they feel like this? Why do they feel like this? The Death card came out. Let me just clarify that. Why the Death card? Okay, so the Death card, and then what came out to clarify that was the Five of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck is the Devil and the Two of Swords. Is this talking about this Queen of Wands in reverse? She hasn't actually come out yet, but this feels like this person is so confident of what I just described because they feel like there's going to be something that transforms and changes, connected to conflict, connected to something very oppressive and controlling going on in their life right now. Maybe they feel like that is going to come to some sort of head, that's going to hit the fan, and as it's almost like this person feels like they're waiting for this Queen of Wands in reverse, let's just say, to start a fight or to leave them, and then when they left them, then they'll be able to move forward with you, Taurus. That's some cowardly stuff right there. That is like, we're not going to fire the person in the business who is not doing their job and is demotivating everyone. We're just going to wait until they quit. Okay, anything else, please? Why? Death in the Five of Wands. It's not, ooh, yep. The Queen of Swords came out. Look how angry this Queen of Swords is, and also just like done. And then the deck split to show the King of Swords and the Sun. This person is waiting for the other person to either get sick of them, and it will be the Queen of Swords' choice. See how her sword is pointing up. She's like, I'm done with this. This is over. I can't stand you anymore. Like this massive fight, and I don't want to be with you anymore. Meanwhile, the King of Swords has his sword pointed down. He didn't need to make the decision or say anything, and it gets to be very happy as the result. Wow, my life. It's either that they feel like this is going to happen because the two of them have a very dysfunctional relationship. Maybe they argue a lot. Maybe they feel like this is bound to reach that climax at some point. Or it's that they feel like something's going to get found out or like exposed. Not so much something that they did, but like family's going to find out about something this Queen of Wands is doing that she shouldn't be doing, or something like that. But basically, this person is like, it's going to happen without me needing to do anything. So I'm not going to cry about, Taurus, not being with Taurus right now, because I know that things are going to change in my situation, and then I'll be able to have something with Taurus. Okay? Okay. Moving on. I mean, how they're viewing you is kind of self-explanatory. I don't want to waver too long because there's a lot more of the spread to go. But basically, yeah, how they're viewing you, Taurus, 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Quite self-explanatory. They view you as far as you're concerned, you're done. And whereas, it's funny, we saw that you felt like you were completely up for putting Empress level effort into the connection with this person. They now view you as putting absolutely no effort. You have retracted your effort, you've retracted your energy, and you're working on probably other stuff that's more important and actually more rewarding to you right now. So, and what is this person's current situation? I do want to get something on this. As I said already, we have Judgment and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see if the messy oracle deck wants to tell us anything. I mean, yeah, Judgment in reverse. Because also even how they're handling what's going on in their current situation is a sign that they're not ready, because they're just waiting for life to happen to them effectively. And also in a situation, it seems, where they're aware it's a toxic dynamic and they're just going to wait for the trash to take itself out. Okay. But yeah, anything else? Dramatic oracle deck that you want to add to this person's current situation? One more. That's actually quite interesting. One more, please. Yeah, okay. Okay, so apart from what I've already said about the King of Pentacles in reverse, in terms of poor financial, organization, you know, they're not on top, they're not also maybe not responsible with their finances. And then what came out from the messy oracle deck is turnt, party animal, drugs and alcohol, surface pleasures, which, yeah, it's basically a little bit irresponsible. It's also it's a little bit like how can I put it? Like not thinking about tomorrow, not thinking about repercussions or of their behavior or what it means if they get completely wasted on a work night or something, how that's going to impact, or even who they are failing to turn up for, who might be relying on them in some way. So this person is in like a party place, or just like substance abuse, or just having a good time and not really thinking about having a good time is great. It's absolutely great, but it's a lack of moderation and lack of maturity. It's basically what's coming through. And we also have penny pinching, which I think I said at the beginning when I was looking at the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the first tarot deck. I said I was seeing a kid with their piggy bank, and we have a piggy bank which says penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Yeah, but not budgeting well, with the King of Pentacles in reverse and that turnt card I was just talking about. And at the bottom of the deck is player. It says playing the field, not looking to settle down effectively. So yeah, this person's having a good time. And it says that they're having financial struggle and they're saving, but I would say they're not saving very well, effectively. And basically the universe's call, if this person was going in for like a yearly review with the universe is like, you're not getting promoted, basically, with that Judgment in reverse. Nope. Okay, so what does this person wish would happen in the connection between you and Taurus? We have the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, the Knight of Wands in reverse is the shadier sides of the aspects, of the Knight of Wands. So this is someone who is rebellious and also extremely fickle and unreliable to the extreme. Sometimes the Knight of Wands upright, they do have good qualities in terms of being led by, he's got a heart on his chest there. So being led by their heart, being passionate to go after what they want, that kind of thing. Even if, they can't necessarily always make plans with them, but there's some good qualities. But in reverse, it's the worst of the Knight of Wands, effectively. So the High Priestess, there is a knowing with this person. As much as I asked in this position, what do they want to happen between you and them, Taurus? There's a knowing with them that they are just all over the place. Maybe there are red flags here for sure with the Knight of Wands in reverse, and maybe there's an element here that they know that, about themselves. So it's not really giving me, let's see, let's try and find out. What is it that this person wants to happen between them and Taurus? Can you tell me more, please? We have got the Queen of Cups, which is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What does this person want to happen between them and Taurus? It's way too many, so it's like 7 cards. Hold on. Okay, well, we've got the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Swords. And then the 6 of Swords came out. I don't know if you'll 100% want to hear this, Taurus, but if I'm just going to tell you because it's what came out. But basically, this person is like... For some of you, what I'm getting is that they're saying, basically, I know I'm no good. And what I want to happen is for Taurus to feel the love that they deserve, to give and receive, maybe even to love themselves because they deserve to love themselves. I don't want to say this and it sounds really patronizing, but it's basically they want you to be happy and to find the love that you deserve. And with the Star card, they want there to be healing, and it's a lot of like self-love with this combination. This is like she always reminds me of being like a day spa. So like it's like they want you to look after yourself and care for yourself with all the love that you are ready to offer somebody else. They want you to kind of pour into yourself as well because you deserve that, but also to kind of let them go with the 6 of to move on to, yeah, it is over. Maybe this ended a while ago. Why the 6 of Swords? So maybe it's more like what they want is for you to move on to something better that you deserve and to get whatever your heart's desire is in love, because they're like, I'm bad news effectively, so I hope that Taurus finds better. Anything else, please? Why the 6 of Swords? Yeah. Oh my god. The Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Wow. This is so complicated. I don't know what is... This might be someone who is stuck in a cycle with a karmic partner. And I don't often say that, but I mean, underneath the Queen of Wands is the Death card. And then there is the Empress. Bearing in mind, you have come through as the Empress and this person has come through, as far as I'm concerned, the Emperor in reverse at least 3 times. Visually, twice. But like, it was a sense the 3rd time. But until they completely end and close out something, and maybe it's not with one single person, because I was getting from them that they're also in this party animal player, so maybe it's just that's where they're at. Like, they're not ready for, I'm going to say a wife because this person keeps coming through as the Emperor in reverse, but obviously any gender in real life, or male or female, but they're not ready for a committed partner. They're not ready for like a real grown-up relationship effectively, and they know that about themselves. This could be someone who's younger than you. If they're not, they're just immature for their age potentially, and they're still chasing after the low-hanging fruit, and they are, maybe they even they know that they wouldn't be someone that would come home every night to the same partner, that they wouldn't enjoy / feel fulfilled right now to I don't know, sit down for dinner with the same person or go on regular, I don't know. But yeah, this person feel effectively, what they want to happen is that they know that they cannot offer you what you deserve, basically, Taurus, right now. So, well, it's funny, they feel like this will be something that they will offer you in the future, but not now. And as I said, they are waiting for whatever change that requires to happen to them, rather than them taking the action to enact the change. But okay, what is the block or the challenge to this connection moving forward? And this does make sense. We have the Four of Swords in reverse and the Death card in reverse. So, Four of Swords, in another context, I might say, there's a need to have communication. And the challenge here could be that there's not an open line of dialogue between the two of you in terms of what do you need, what do you want from a commitment or a relationship right now, what do you need to feel valued, to feel content in a connection, etc. But I'm also getting, I was going to say, the Four of Swords can talk about kind of getting your thoughts straight in a period of rest and quiet, and kind of recovery, but I mean like a recovery of your thought patterns, just kind of a calmness, collecting your thoughts, and a peacefulness that allows you to like get your thoughts straight, and that is lacking. That is a challenge to the connection between the two of you here moving forward. But also the Death card in reverse. I mean, that's been a theme here, because what this person was telling me is that they feel like there will be a chance for you to, again, that they're missing now, but they'll feel like they will have this opportunity again in the future when something else ends and is transformed. But the challenge here is that this transformation, this ending, and it was even there when at the bottom of the deck I just showed you, underneath the Queen of Wands was the Death card, and then that allows them to actually be ready for an Empress. But the challenge is that the Death energy, the shedding of the previous skin, is not happening. In fact, they're not thinking. There's a lack of thinking here, and also embracing change. Anything else you want to add about what the block or the challenge here is? I feel like before it comes out, I feel like the Prince of Wands is going to come out. No, I was so close. Princess of Pentacles. No, I just can picture it. It could be a daughter involved with another party. So that Queen of Wands in reverse, I kind of kept seeing, could be someone's baby mama, effectively. Maybe that was what I was getting with, I was talking about you were prepared to put the work in to be a mother with that Empress energy. That could have been also you were prepared to step up and be a stepmother for some of you to a child that this person already had with someone else. Anything else, please? What the block of the challenge is? Well, of course, the Five of Pentacles. This person's money is in dire straits. But the funny thing is, I see that they're like indulging in substances and out partying and being a player. So it's like you don't have money to save for a deposit or something, but you have money for drugs. It's kind of what I'm getting. Anything else? Seven of Swords. There's also a sense of, funnily enough, the Death card is at the bottom of the deck when that Seven of Swords came out. So there's also an element of self-deception here, because underneath the Death card is the Ace of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, how are you going to get there? Sorry. Underneath the Death is Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Talk about not thinking. This is someone just being in denial and not facing things. Also not thinking things out clearly. This is someone just sticking their head in the sand and being like, it's fine, it will sort itself out. And not taking ownership or accountability or for their own life. Okay. What action is this person most likely going to be taking towards you next, Taurus? We have the Temperance and the Star card. So Sagittarius and Aquarius, Major Arcana, both in the upright, which is lovely. And they're both talking about healing and restoring emotionally. Now, I don't know. I feel like this is more, they're going to be trying to heal themselves potentially when it comes to the loss of you, or the temporary loss as far as they're concerned. I mean, they're also definitely, with this combination, I would say they're wishing you well, and they're coming to, like, they're at peace. There's no animosity here for them towards you. I'm sure you're like, well, they bloody well shouldn't be, but I mean, yeah, they're like, this is not someone who's looking back at anger at the situation with you. They also, maybe that they're just balancing their emotions and how they're feeling about everything, and also maybe admiring you with that star energy, and just could be an element of fantasizing about you, but definitely I would say wishing you well and wishing. Just give me a couple more, please. What is this? I was going to say watching you, but I don't have evidence of that necessarily yet, so let's just see. The action this person's most likely going to take towards Taurus next, please. Oh, obsessing. Okay, 9 of Swords came out, and if that isn't enough, at the bottom of the deck is the Devil. So, thinking about the past, my goodness, underneath the Devil is the 6 of Cups. Could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe particularly Leo, but don't have to be. Tell me more, please. What action are they most likely going to be taking, if any, towards Taurus next? Wow, well, strengthen the Tower. It could well be that the shiz is hitting the fan, because then there's actually Leo that I was just talking about with the Strength card, but also Scorpio energy here. They are going to be, I said, trying to balance their emotion, and if they may well be going through a tower, that they need a lot of, like, energy, let's just say, to kind of get them through it. It's going to be a difficult period, and it also seems to be something connected to, like, it's almost like this person has been trying to dodge change for some time, and also dodge the reality of the situation. Did get the start with that Oracle card. I think we had suppressing and trying to escape and run from a very strong connection with somebody else. And throughout this, it's coming off as like a kind of confidence that someone comes through with, that you feel like, I don't know how confident you're going to be in like a couple of months or say a year, when it really settles in that you have lost Taurus. It's like, this is almost like a fool's confidence. So yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, sorry, I'm holding it up, is the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Swords underneath. It's just like, Okay, just give me one on this Tower, please. What is that Tower? Yeah, there you go, 6 of Cups. What about the 6 of Cups? I don't know if they're also... I don't normally say this, but for some of you, this could be to do with a custody battle, or something to do if they do have a child with somebody else. this could be coming back to like bite them somehow. Maybe something that they were doing that was shady. It might be impacting. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't know why I'm saying this, because I haven't seen the Justice card, and then it comes out. So yeah, something to do with the courts, the legal system, which is a it's yeah. And there you go. The Death card came out on top of the Nine of Swords. So funnily enough, some ending that they were like, oh, I'm sure this will end at some point and then I'll be really happy. It's almost like the ending is going to be on top of them, but it's not the problem is here, Taurus, I have to be honest, it's not necessarily changing anything that you actually need to change within this person about their mindset, their sense of responsibility for them, like for themselves and their life and the path. It's more like change is happening whether you like it or not, buddy, male or female, but it could be causing them to like need some healing, to go within with the Star and Temperance, to kind of, maybe there's an element here of moderation and balance and healing that's coming as a result of going through this absolute shiz show. At the bottom of the deck, after the Death card came out, is the Five of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. I definitely get the sense of a karmic partner that keeps coming up throughout this reading, which isn't you. This is also potentially connected. It's like this person, you know what I was getting about their kind of financial irresponsibility? It could be because you should be saving, because if this karmic connection ends that you're saying will make you really happy, well then is that person going to take you to the cleaners kind of thing? So it's a bit reckless to not have your ducks in a row and kind of be partying like, oh, it's fine, you know, they'll get sick of me and then they'll leave me and then I'll finally be free of them. But they're leaving and almost like taking the kitchen sink with them. So, okay. But it doesn't seem to be an action towards you. This seems to be more, the key thing is that they're going to be trying to balance their emotions and wishing for you whilst they're going through a mess, and potentially obsessing and starting to fantasize about you, wondering what's going on because the two of you aren't talking and they don't know if you've moved on, etc. Funny enough, they have this confidence, which I found quite a little bit patronizing, in what they wanted to happen of, oh, I want Taurus to be free and, you know, blah blah blah, but it's gonna turn around. It's gonna change to, oh dear God, what's happening? I bet Taurus has met someone else now. I thought you wanted that, buddy, male or female. What's going to be happening between the two of you going forward? From when you see this reading, I would normally say next few weeks, next month or 2 months, Taurus, but time, it's a human construct, so it's going to be different for everyone. But what we have is the Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords. It's both talking about communication, yes. The Five of Swords is someone thinking that the communication that they've sent has somehow been very clever and has got one over on the other person. This is sneaky behaviour when it comes to sending some sort of message or information. It's someone with ulterior motives, or some sort of, they think they have this very smart plan about saying something. It also could be speaking without thinking something through and just thinking, this is really clever, I'm going to win by saying this in some way. But that does not normally work out with the Knight of Swords. This one. Let's see. What else can you tell me about... Oh, sorry, with the Five of Swords, I meant to say. Tell me more about what's going to be happening. So this would be like if you might suddenly receive communication from this person, Taurus, unexpectedly, and they think what they're saying is going to pull the wool over your eyes, or that is going to, you know, 2 points to them kind of thing, but it's not. It might even put you off them more. It's a badly thought out piece of communication, effectively. This could also be someone reaching out all of a sudden, telling you one thing, but they're leaving out a lot. Like a lot is being omitted from this communication. Okay. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands, Fire Energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, interesting. Eight of Cups and then the Five of Cups underneath that. Huh. Where's your Five of Cups in reverse now? Sorry. But this is like... this could translate to... What's happening is that you suddenly receive communication out of the blue from this person being like, look, I don't know what I was doing. It's always you. Of course it's you, Taurus. You're the only one for me. But the reality is actually they've just lost all their other options. They don't know. And yeah, their life is in turmoil and upheaval and going through very distressing change and shift. And suddenly all their other cups are empty. Tell me more, please. Why is the Five of Swords here? Let's just get to that. Why the Five of Swords? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The World card. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. This is like there's an attempt here to quickly, split the deck. And there's the Eight of Wands. Quickly say something which just skip. What's that song? Can we skip to the good part? Or like... Yeah. It's redacted. It's like a... They want to jump to the next chapter of their life all of a sudden. You know, this world in reverse energy. Suddenly they're ready. Suddenly they're ready to move forward. They're not. The message repeatedly is that they are not ready, with the Judgment in reverse. And that is why this Five of Swords is here. It's almost an energy of someone telling you what you want to hear as well. And they think this is the solution. I will jump out of this burning boat that they're on onto the next boat with Taurus, and I won't face any repercussions. Tell me more, please, about the Knight of Swords. Hold on. Why the Knight of Swords? Yeah. The Magician with the Queen of Swords. This is effectively... Wow. This is... Like, the Queen of Swords has very excellent discernment and is wise and sees through BS artists, effectively. And so this Magician is with what this person is going to try to say to you, what is going to say to you, Taurus. What they're trying to do is... don't look at the hand, look at the birdie. Don't look at the hand, look at the little rabbit coming out of my hat. You know, it's creating something that takes your attention away from everything else. When I say creating, I mean like, you know, let's just forget everything that happened. Here's an engagement ring. It's a skipping ahead energy. Anything else? Oh, that's too much. Flip. Okay, I take it back. Messy oracle card. Deck, you do have a point sometimes. So I just wanted to see if it could give us anything else. And the card that came out says repo. Default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. And at the bottom of the deck is SOS, which says distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Wow. Oh my gosh. And then Bonnie and Clyde and Lucky Break. Bonnie and Clyde says ride or die, us against the world. Lucky Break, good fortune, good things coming. You're this person's basically lucky. You're effectively, they're viewing you as you're their lucky charm. You're their get out. Why do I keep having Monopoly phrases today? I don't think I've ever said a Monopoly phrase in a reading before, but I just was going to say get out of jail free card. At the bottom of the tarot deck, before I grab the oracle, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Look at all that beautiful pentacle, financial stability with you right smack bang in the middle of it, Taurus. And also you can bring up their kids as well with the Ten of Cups there. You're very loving, loyal, nurturing, and financially stable, and you are this person's ticket out of... I didn't even see this. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're this person's ticket. And they're admitting so much when they come towards you. As I said with that magician, you know, don't look at the hand, look at the little birdie. They've run out of other options, and their choice is to try and skip to the next chapter. Which funnily enough they were so confident that they weren't ready for, but basically shiz is going to hit the fan in their life, and then this person's going to come out of the blue towards you, Taurus, and now you know why. So that's what I've got for you this time. I hope it was useful for someone out there. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It just takes a second and it means the world, so thank you so much for doing so. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you. I would recommend hitting the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. If it resonated at all, leave me a comment, let me know. I wish you all my very best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.